would be awesome.
Got you another present. I know I've been doing this a lot lately, but
Yeah.
I keep going places and I find stuff.
It's kind of fucked up because it's like, what if I got you a present?
I don't think you did. You don't like me that
I mean, I didn't, but like, what if I did? Now you're just stealing my thunder.
So right after my last tour, I went to Paris.
Oh, powering
France. Yeah, and one of the days I went to Monet's house, and I found a beer there that I thought you might enjoy.
A Monet beer?
No, I mean I don't know. It was at the. I actually don't think it's from France, but here you go. Check it out. Show it to the camera, dude.
1989 Agent Kuna.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'd read more about it, but it's all in some gobbledygook language.
Yeah,
in the back.
but it's not from here. So that's yeah.
L'agent Kuna t'embarquait en mission au blanc. That was pretty good, I imagine.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what I said.
So you can
I
check
drink
that
it,
out.
but the top's dirty as fuck. How dare you?
I don't know. I think it's probably in the bag.
Look at this. Look at this. Disgusting.
All right, so I got another thing because I'm always getting you, beers and stuff. So I thought maybe you'd want to try this with me. I'm a little nervous because I'm pretty sure I'm going to hate the taste, but also because we're such big Marvel fans.
Okay.
So, Spider-Man made his own beer company.
Oh, that's right.
And then Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, did a collab with him. It's a non-alcoholic one. Mm-hmm. And it was a coffee drought. So I thought maybe I'd like it. I'm probably not going to like it. It's non-alcoholic. But if you want to try it with me.
Yeah, what are the macros on that bad boy?
I don't even know what that means, bro.
I'm just saying, if this
I'm
is
gonna
like
look so cool, bro.
If this is like a surprise 300 calories. I wasn't ready for this, man.
Cheat day, bro.
Cheat day with my Biro X Hoppy. Yeah, I'll drink one of these.
Yeah. So now, here you go. Non-alcoholic something beer.
Tom Holland, Robert Downey Jr. I don't know. Let's just be friends. I don't want a sponsorship.
You don't want a sponsorship?
No, not from them. I just want to be their buddy.
I support his sobriety.
Are you not opening it?
All right, I'll open it right now. Ready?
Because I'm opening it.
I'm scared. I think I'm going to hate this. No. I love you, Spider-Man.
This is a live taste test.
Here we go.
It's good. It tastes kind of like a bubbly, beery coffee.
Remember Buzz Beer from the Drew Carey show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I assumed this would taste like.
Do you know, does this even have caffeine in it?
I don't know. But I'm gonna drink this and my C4 that you gave me. So
yeah, we're about to find out.
And you can keep the rest of these for anybody who else might need it at your house.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna take them.
We do occasionally host alcoholics at our house.
Alcoholics? Yeah. People who still want to look dope, but
these are cool looking cans.
Yeah, they are, right?
Nice. Well, very thoughtful.
I don't know. We'll see if I can drink the whole thing.
I guess I'll save your gift until the next episode.
You just didn't get me anything.
Why would I get you anything? My presence is your present. You're lucky I'm doing this.
Yeah, I agree. I told you that from episode 1.
That's right. That's right.
Speaking of, that was episode 1. We are on 59 now.
Episode 59?
Not including our
bonus episodes.
Yes.
Those are going to get more and more lackluster as time goes on, too. My shout-outs of them.
They're also going to be just fewer and far between.
That's true.
Because we don't record as frequently as we did.
Yeah, we'll think of some other shit to bonus
about.
Yeah,
I'm sure. So episode 59, this is going to be a part 1 of part 2 of getting ready for Warped Tour 2008.
Okay.
We're all the way up. So to catch everybody up, if you missed it, we found out we're going on Warped Tour 2008. We have 2 new members going into this tour, Taylor Killam on guitar, John Thompson on bass, and we just recorded AllurA's first full-length album.
Listen back to our previous bonus episode about how fun that was.
Was it fun? Is that what we were talking about?
Memorable.
It was very memorable. Yes, absolutely memorable.
Do I still wake up occasionally sweaty thinking about it? Maybe.
Yeah.
But I do like the album that it resulted in. Yeah. I think we did trash it a lot, but we also were couching it a lot in like but we do like it.
Yeah.
And then listening back to it, I do like it.
We sold quite a bit of it for all things considered.
Well, that's just because we hustled hard as fuck.
We fucking did. Mm-hmm. Kind of tastes like high school too.
Yeah. What, the coffee drink?
Probably the last time I had it, but yeah. Okay, so that's where we left off. We just finished recording. We are now in April 2008. We have 5 shows left before we leave for our second tour, our second also full Warped Tour. We're gonna break this up into two parts because we have 5 shows to talk about, but there was also so much shit happened with getting ready for the tour. So this one we're gonna talk about the 5 shows, and then we're gonna go back through the same months and talk about all of the craziness that was going on.
The things that we were doing because we were like, now we know what we're doing. Let's get this done.
Or so we thought.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. So, show 1 is April 12th, 2008. We played at Keegan's in Torrance. We played with Fathom again?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, I'm looking at my notes.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were just looking at your Monster or your beer.
I'm just trying to figure out which one of my 3 drinks I'm going to have next.
The only thing, besides playing with Fathom, the only thing I remember about this show was that April 12th is my dad's birthday.
Okay.
So Chris and I had to go to lunch earlier that day for my dad's birthday.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't remember anything else about the show. I just remember having to working that out before load-in.
I remember playing at Keegan's like later, I think.
That one's a much more memorable show, which we will get to. This one, we just got to play with our buddies again. And I think we may have gotten paid like $100, which would have helped go towards getting ready for Warped Tour.
Cool.
Or something, yeah. So
Thank
that's
you,
one
Keegan's.
super not memorable. This next one, this one's memorable for me for so many reasons. We played at Hollywood Park, which is a racetrack.
I remember this.
It's in Inglewood, right?
It is. It's kind of near where the SoFi Stadium is now.
Yeah, and the Forum and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're back with our favorite promoter, the biggest promoter in the world. He did our 2 Queen Mary shows, where he was just like, "Oh, this is gonna be the best show you're opening for like the biggest bands," and then
Journey and Elton John are gonna headline, and like you just got to sell 50 tickets.
I don't know why we said yes again.
We were just because we never said no to anything.
Yeah, I think like we
probably
said
the
that.
reason.
And I think there was some decent headliners, and again, driving to Inglewood isn't going to break us in gas, and we were trying to make money to prepare for Warp, so we figured if we could sell any merch.
And if I remember, these headliners, they actually sounded like realistic.
Yes, it was Death by Stereo, Alien Ant Farm, and I Am Ghost. Mm-hmm. Death by Stereo has already come a lot, and all 3 are going to come up a lot more in this podcast. So those were the big 3. And instead of at Queen Mary, so it's at Hollywood Park. Do you have any memories of this? Because I have quite a few.
Yeah, so I remember it being kind of festival setup where there's multiple stages and multiple bands playing at any given time, but they were all the stages were like kind of close together.
Oh, and we just
So there was like overlap in sound. I remember like you could clearly hear the other bands playing while you're playing.
I did not remember that until you said that, but yeah.
Yeah, and I also remember there was a famous actor who had a band.
Yes.
Whose name is fucking escaping me right now, but he was in American Pie. He was in Kid in King Arthur's Court, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he's very famous.
Yeah, but he had like a screamo band, or is it like kind of metalcore?
I don't know. So he has a band now, and he just basically I hope I'm not saying this wrong. It's called Tin Band. He actually tours a lot, but I think he takes famous songs and like changes the lyrics to be like about American Pie and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm not positive.
That wasn't this band.
No. I was going to leave this story for last, but you mentioned it, so we might as well go in.
You asked me what I remembered.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like that promoter where there's like 200 bands on the bill.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. And I remember it being an insanely long line getting in for load-in. Mm-hmm. And I remember, like, I think we might have taken 2 cars, like your pickup and my parents' Tahoe for this. And I remember slowly getting in the line. Like, it probably took over an hour. And I just remember looking across and I was like, is that, like, he's like in a Tahoe. I was like, dude, like, no, it couldn't be him. That dude wouldn't be in a Tahoe. He's famous. Like,
yeah.
And his band would be way bigger than ours, wouldn't it be? Like, I don't know. And then I almost think it was completely dark. It was after the set or after load-in, but I don't know if it was you or John or Taylor, but someone was like, dude, I think that's the guy from Rookie of the Year over there, like American Pie.
I'm pretty sure it was John. I have a pretty distinct memory of John being the one who like broke the news to me.
And all of us were like, nah, like that couldn't.
We had no idea he
couldn't be him.
Was musical at all. We didn't know he was in any bands. We just knew him from his movies.
And we were all waiting outside. No. You know what? It must have been after we loaded in because he was still in his car.
Okay.
Waiting, and like we were like, that can't be him. So like first we all like did this slow walk by his car and like tried to look to see if it was him or not. And like I think first you went and you came back, you're like, yeah, it's fucking him.
It's fucking totally
like,
him.
It can't be that guy. So each one of us went by one to see if it was him. And for some reason Chris was like, dude, there's no way that's him from American Pie. Like, it can't be. Mm. And he walks by, and Chris gets to him, and we just see him collapse to his knees and start laughing. like what the fuck is that guy doing here? And why is he in a Tahoe like we are? Yeah. And we all just started laughing just at Chris's response to seeing what's his name?
That the dude for sure saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he was right next to his car.
Like there was no mistaking what Chris was doing. It wasn't like he like tripped and fell. He literally dropped to his knees in laughter. Yeah. Like, at seeing this guy in a Tahoe.
I wish I'd thought about this before I would have gotten his name. I want to say it's Kevin something, but that might have been one of his characters' names.
I think that's his character in American Pie.
Son of a bitch. Well,
but
if by chance you're hearing this, I'm really sorry. It's no disrespect.
I met him and talked to him for like 40 minutes. This was way later, so I should know him.
Okay, then yeah, that's on you.
I'm a dick. You know, he's the guy from American Pie. Like it'll be perfect. Picture's got a big butt. Yeah. That whole deal. So that's my main memory of the show. I do remember I made the worst flyer I've ever made for this show.
You made the flyer?
Like, okay, job. They already had one, but like, I feel like you and I kind of tag team this. A lot of people were doing this. They would just have like the most random backgrounds on the flyer. Like I remember one time there was like a Civil War background to the flyers. Like that had nothing to do with the show, but they were just made weird flyers. And I had no computer skills like you, so I would like print out all the band's fonts and like the time, and I would glue stick them onto some background, and then I'd go to Kinko's and just scan them all. This was like whenever you couldn't do it or what for whatever reason. And this one, I just like printed everything out, and it was on like just a white. I don't know. I was super lazy with it, so it was just all glue sticked onto it, just a white piece of paper, like Alien Ant Farm, Death by Stereo, AllurA, and you could see the edges of like
where it stopped copying or whatever.
No, where like the glue stick was over the top, like that page. It was just. I don't know why I just stopped with there, but it was really.
You could have leaned really hard into it, and it would have been like kind of. It would have character.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel like I did a way better job, but that one was just really bad. Yeah.
Does that still exist anywhere? I'm sure you have it in your files.
I can see it in my head. This must have been a MySpace thing that didn't make the transfer to Facebook because it's not there anymore. And this was 2008, so Facebook was like barely. Yeah. MySpace was still king as far as music, like band stuff went.
I think we all had Facebooks, but you had to have a college email address to have a Facebook account at this point.
I remember James made mine when it was like made available because I didn't want it. I was like, no, what the hell is this?
And now you spend all your time on there on just poking people.
Poking?
You remember that? You used to be able to poke people on Facebook. It was like it was just like an interaction you can have with another profile. It's like, I poked you. And then sometimes they would poke you back, and then it'd be like, all right, what are we doing here? What is even the point of this?
I don't recall that.
No,
is that still a thing?
It might be. I don't see the button anymore, at least.
Well, that's weird.
We sound like we're 70 years old.
I remember this kid I was teaching recently. He was like 16 years old, and he's like, oh yeah, Facebook's for old people. Like,
yeah.
Sick, thanks.
Yeah, nobody uses Facebook anymore.
Punch you. And as for 3 out of 3 now, we're playing for the same promoter, and we went on just stupid late. Mm-hmm. Like,
I seem to remember not getting to see Death by Stereo.
Yeah, like we missed. I remember seeing Alien Ant Farm, but I think we missed Death by Stereo because our set got fucking pushed so much or whatever.
Yeah, which was a bummer because like Death by Stereo is one of my favorite bands. Still is. Yeah,
they put on such a good show and everything. So, but yeah, that was just just seeing him alone made my night. So that was fine.
It was memorable.
I don't remember if we made any money in merch or anything.
I don't think we had too much to sell at this point.
Maybe not. It was
Because
probably
we'd already sold everything from '07.
left
And we were
over
waiting
from
for
07.
waiting for things for '08.
That will be talked about at length next episode. Around this time, before we get to the next show, we were waiting for the album to be mixed and mastered, and it was taking a long time. I think he had mixed it, and we gave notes, and he came back with the next one. But Indictment Tom, the guy who we just signed a record label to, had not paid him yet, and we were getting nervous because we really needed to get it mastered and pressed.
Yeah, we needed to have copies in hand
for the Warped Tour. Yeah, and it was taking a really long time, and we were getting nervous. I remember making so we had the final mix, and I remember two things. One, I think we were at Taylor's house, and we cut up the tracks a little bit and made a teaser and put it on MySpace, and it had maybe 10 seconds of every song, and then at the end
remember that.
Taylor went The Organization of Sound and Silence by AllurA, coming soon, or whatever. And so we had that on our MySpace for
really good marketing.
3 months. Perfect, yeah. And the other thing, it was taking so long, and we were we went to give the okay for the final mix to Stern Bumble, and you were just you just threw out a random thought. You were almost thinking at this point we should just release it unmastered, and Stern was that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Said it in a happy way, but
well, in my defense, I still am not really sure what happens when you master it.
No one does.
It's it gets mixed. That changes all the EQ of everything. The mastering, with my understanding, was volume control, basically.
Yeah, it kind of just.
But we'd been listening to it so much. I was it sounds fine. Can we just print this?
Yeah. But so obviously he mixed that.
So it sounded dumb, but it came from a place of ignorance.
Yeah. Nobody knows what mastering does.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody gets arrested for racketeering. Nobody knows.
You just made that shit up. Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative.
Yeah. Anyway, so this was while April was going on, we were all kind of had this worry over ourselves of what's going on at this point. But you also, I'm pretty sure it was your idea. You wanted to name the album. It wasn't originally going to be The Organization of Sound and Silence. It was going to be The Gift of Nothing, which is a line you wrote from High to Get By, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. The Bridge of High to Get By. So you had this whole idea. The cover was going to be a wrapped fucking package. Mm-hmm. The cover of the album, right? And a bow on the front or something like that.
Yeah, that was my idea.
Yeah.
And I think I had photoshopped up at least a mock-up of it.
Yeah. I wish we. I remember. So we were going to go with that. So we did a whole other photo shoot. Yeah, I feel you championed this whole idea or whatever. But so we all dressed nicer for this one. But we wanted an all white background. You were going to Photoshop it somehow. We couldn't figure out how to get an all white background. We didn't have any money to rent out a place. So we went to our practice spot, and I think we talked about this. My dad had a personalized map company, and the outside of his boxes that he shipped the maps in were white. So we just I don't know, duct tape something, a bunch of boxes.
Super smart stuff.
On the wall. You can see the lines of all the boxes, but it was just all over there.
And I was that's fine. I could just, I'm shopping that out anyways.
That out? So. Yeah. We got the same people to do these photos. We're all dressed up. You look pretty new metal. I feel you had a goatee.
Yeah, I had a questionable goatee that I think nobody should have let that go. Yeah, my hair was I think I tried to slick it back, but it was short, so it went straight up.
Yeah. I still in a lot of makeup, absolutely.
I distinctly remember this photo shoot, or just because I've seen the pictures, or I've seen them floating around in Facebook memories and shit.
Oh yeah, I'll be posting these.
Yeah, but I did not remember why we did it.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't remember it was for this. I thought it was just like, it'd be like really sick if we did like a photo shoot while we're practicing and we just wear like semi-formal casual stuff.
Right, right, yeah. No, no, yeah, this was all for the Gifted Nothing
Okay.
idea. For some reason, I decided to just wear my hair down instead of, the emo swoop things. It was just really, it didn't even look like I had shaved half of it. It was just all super long and straight. The only other thing I remember was if you look in the pictures, Taylor had gone to the beach all day beforehand and got,
As you're supposed to do.
yeah. And I think he had a few too many and he fell asleep. So he's just really red.
It's just burnt.
Yeah. And
Cool.
high. So he's just just looks really red in the pictures. It's pretty funny. But
Like a classy gentleman.
yes, absolutely classy. I don't really remember too much about the photo shoot, but needless to say that that whole idea got nixed. I don't know why.
I seem to remember there was like at one point we did like a vote basically. We were just like,
Really?
all right, who wants this? Who wants this? Because I think Organization Sound Silence was still being that was
Oh,
like
was
the
that already on
original
the table?
name kind of, and then
Okay.
we were like, do we want to just use the same album title that we used for SPNC, or could we come up with something new? Because Hide to Get By was a new song,
Yeah, I mean most of them were new songs.
but like it was like brand new for the album.
Oh, I get you,
So
yeah.
the lyric didn't exist when we had the idea for the album, so it must have come later. And then we were just like, let's make it something new. And then we probably had a bunch of
Right.
discussions and got like way too dug in one way or the other. And I was like, nobody cares. Just call it fucking something.
You feeling drunk, bro?
Yeah,
I'm pretty hammered.
hammered right now. Tom Holland, you liar. This thing's mostly
Cheers,
booze.
I can taste the coffee though.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah. So
Is that the Robert Downey Jr. part of it? He
Well,
does
it's like-
he does the coffee, right?
yeah, he does coffee, which I actually did buy the coffee, and apparently it has hops in it. It's very interesting tasting.
Huh.
Here they added more hops to it.
Delicious. You could taste it. Are these mosaics?
I was gonna have you try some when you were over the other day, and I forgot. I was just curious what you thought of it, but
That's fine. You're just being rude.
yeah, I forgot, dude. Anyways, okay, so we're on to show number 3 now. Still nervous about everything.
Yeah.
This one, some stuff already might have happened. We booked a show at Susie's. I'm pretty positive this is only because we needed money for Warped.
Okay.
I have absolutely no memory of this show whatsoever.
Was this the one where my neighbor was the bouncer?
No, we already talked about that.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we had
That was like 2006, I think. Yeah.
Well, we had success with that show, and it was like a good little revenue generator.
Yeah, and we made money, so I think we were just trying to recreate that. I don't know if it worked or anything. I honestly have no memory.
Probably like most of these shows where we were getting paid, we made like $100, and we were like, "Fuck yeah!" Like now we can do a down payment on shirts.
Yeah, whatever it was. This next show, so this was May 31st, so we're within 3 weeks of leaving for Warped Tour now. This was such a weird show. I don't know if you remember this one. We played in Downey, California at a place called the Stardust.
I know. I saw it on the notes, and none of those rang any bells for me.
You might remember it now. Well, so this girl was just a fan of AllurA. She was a fan of our band, and she asked us to play her birthday party. And this was, I think, the first time we ever initially turned down a gig, because we were getting ready for Warped, and we were just like, we never asked to get paid, but we're like, I'm sorry, like Downey's pretty far from us. We're like, we can't waste, like we're getting ready to leave for tour. We can't pay to get out there.
Mm-hmm. And having just come back from 07 Warped, where our van broke down, we're like, maybe let's put as few miles on our transportation as possible.
Wait on that one as well.
Okay, so sorry.
Yeah, we didn't have any transportation yet at this point.
That's right.
So we still went in my dad's and my mom's Tahoe, but when we said we couldn't do it, she offered us a $250 gas card, and we're like, well, we're going to be spending way more than $250.
You just said the magic words.
Yeah.
We're on our way.
So we accepted the $250 gas card, and that just literally went in the tank on the summer. So we did that. So we agreed to the show. We drove all the way out to Downey and played this girl's birthday party. we did not know that the bar was going to be 21 and over, or the place that we were playing. We didn't know it was a bar.
Okay.
And Chris brought his girlfriend at the time. And
she was 13. So that's a problem.
I mean, Chris was 19?
Yeah.
So they were both 19.
Yeah, I think in perspective, nobody was 21 in the first Warped Tour.
No, nobody was.
Yeah, and now we were starting to turn 21, I think.
John had like just turned 21. You, Taylor, and I were 21, and Chris was still 19.
Yeah.
So Chris's girlfriend was not 19. So she wasn't allowed in. I'm pretty sure, unless we somehow snuck her in, I'm pretty sure we put her in Chris's bass drum case and snuck her in.
I remember that story. That was this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like unloaded his drums, then went back outside with the case, and then just threw her in there.
Yeah, because she's a small person.
And that's how we smuggled a minor into a bar.
Yeah, in Downey.
She was over 18.
She was over 18.
To be very clear, she just wasn't old enough to be in a bar. That's very funny.
Yeah. Final story of this. This really blew my mind. So when I was still going to MI for like about 6 months after Warped Tour 07, but I didn't live in Hollywood anymore. I would commute up there. I would take the train normally or drive, but I took the train a lot. Or the subway. LA has a stellar subway system.
Oh yeah, everybody talks about how good it is.
Yeah, you can get anywhere in no time at all.
And stabbed.
I actually have another weird Chris story about the subway. But Chris started going to MI kind of this year as well. And so a couple times we rode together, and a lot of times people will like try and sell you candy on the train or whatever. This one guy would play the guitar and then go around and ask for tips. And as the girl who put on the show said, "Oh, my friend's going to do an acoustic set before you guys play." And it was that guy.
Whoa.
I was like, "Chris, that's the guy from the subway." What are the fucking chances of that? Like, we're nowhere near anything that we've ever seen, and we happen to see the guy who's been playing on the subway for us for the last 6 months.
Your panhandler buddy.
Yeah. We're on the same show, same bill as a panhandler.
I mean, we got paid in a gas card.
Yeah. I mean, we were going to spend so much money on gas, didn't even matter. So, but those were all the weird things that happened at that show. I can't believe that.
I don't remember that venue at all. Or
there's pictures of
playing in Downey.
So you'll see it. I remember I was wearing a System of a Down shirt that night. That's about all I remember from that. But there are a few pictures I found on the Book of Faces as well. Yeah. And this last show, this was June 5th, Knitting Factory, the venue you have no memory of playing.
Hey, I noticed that on the notes. Mm-hmm. I was like, I guess we played there again.
So this was supposed to be a send-off for Warped Tour. That's like our going away show. And also it was supposed to be a CD release party show for us, which I don't believe worked out.
I do remember having a failed CD release show where we didn't have a CD to release.
I'm pretty sure it was this one because the CDs were not ready in time because stuff happened, which I will get to in a minute. But this was our first time headlining, but also playing the main room in the Knitting Factory, which I don't know if you remember this. We had done this at shows prior. I don't know why. I swear your brother did this here. We used to do it with two people, but I'm pretty sure your brother had played like extra percussion for us, like a Slipknot style.
Yeah, I remember him doing it at a .705.
He did it at
Club
705,
Sapphire.
And he did it also at the Key Club. But for some reason, I really felt like we brought him up for this show.
Okay.
I don't know why we would have, because I don't remember playing the song that he did that for. But I don't know. I just feel I have a memory of him doing this at the show, so maybe we did. I don't know. Do you remember that at all, or
I don't remember. I mean, I don't remember ever playing at the Knitting Factory.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
But I remember we would have him come up and play the snare for
My Excuses.
My Excuses.
But Taylor used to do that too with him.
Yeah, but we would do that when we were like trying to pull out all the stops at a big show. So if we main stage at Knitting Factory, that would make sense that we decided to.
The only other thing I remember about this, I'm pretty sure Sean played half the set with us on bass.
Huh.
Because John had a final, and it was like he was running late, and he knew he was going to run late, and he told us. So I'm pretty positive Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, let us know.
Yeah. I asked him and he said, that sounds very familiar.
Okay.
Like, I know John let us know and this might have happened, but I don't know if it actually happened, but I'm pretty sure Sean played like 3 songs with us.
Yeah,
before John got there.
Side note, an important bit of Remember the Times podcast lore is that like every time we release an episode, usually within a couple hours, we're getting a text from Sean just like, actually, like this is what happened, or just saying like, hey, really funny when you said this thing.
Yeah. Now we're at a point where Sean and our old members James don't know these stories.
I also totally just remember this is the Remember the Times podcast. I'm Mitch. This is AJ.
We're on episode 59 right now.
This is episode 59.
Yeah.
It's pretty much almost done, but couldn't let another one get by without introing it.
It is done.
Oh, hey. Just in time.
That was the last show. We did play with Fathom, by the way. It was like a co-headliner, basically. But so now the next episode is going to be part 2 of Getting Ready, and you're going to figure out what happened. Here's the cliffhanger. While all this was going on, we found out sometime in May that our label could not pay for the CD that we had just spent 2 weeks recording now, the album.
Which is kind of like the main job.
And they set it up. Mm-hmm. So we now owed the studio $5,000.
Something like that.
And they also couldn't pay for pressing, which is a lot of money as well. So I'm going to leave you with, I took out a credit card with a $9,000 limit.
I do remember this.
And that's your cliffhanger. We'll figure out what happens next.
Yeah, so next in 2 weeks when we do that episode, remember that during all 5 of these shows that we talked about tonight, that was simmering in the background the entire time.
Yes.
Like on our minds. Yeah.
Just freaking out that our album was all of a sudden that we just spent a lot of time on was not going to happen. And
arrangements have been made. We're going on Warped Tour.
yeah, exactly.
Assuming we can figure out everything.
And we owe the studio $5,000, which we didn't have any money.
Might as well have been $1 million.
yeah, pretty much.
Fuck it.
So yeah, that's where we're at. So now we're going to go back through the same months, April, May, and June, and let you know how we got ready and how the hell we paid for this album and stuff. All right. Episode 59, Getting Ready for Warped Tour 2008, Part 1.
See you guys
done
in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Spider-Man and Iron Man and Dr. Doom.
Yeah, I'd show mine, but I already finished it. It was delicious. Bye.
Bye.